David, how are you?
I'm doing great, Richie.
Good afternoon. I know it's it's earlier there in Arizona, right?
Slightly. Just a few hours.
Great. Hey, David. So how's everything? Tell us, how are things going?
It's going great, Richie. I mean, we're always cranking. We're still moving along. By the way, I'm David Castillo. I'm Director of Veterans Affairs with the Richie Bello Institute of Leadership and Management. Here with Richie Bello, and today we're actually talking about mindset reset. Now,
Here we go, David. I'm going to. I did a little thing there with mindset reset, David. One of our guys did it. So, David, yeah. So anyway, I'm glad to see you. Haven't seen you since last time I was in Arizona.
I know it's been a little while. I miss you.
I'm glad to see you. So, David, we're shifting. Just to give you an idea, you know about it. We've been strategizing and planning this for quite some time. So we're shifting from what we were doing, right, to a tech incubator and accelerator. So tell me a little bit about that, what your thoughts are.
I think it's a great thing. I mean, I know this has been a project that's been on the purview for a while, and it's definitely the shift that the world seems to be trending towards too. So just tying in veterans into it, it's a perfect combination.
Yes, I agree. I don't think that our opportunity, there is opportunity in the automotive sector, but I don't think our opportunity is in the automotive sector. And that opportunity that was there 4 or 5 years ago with the workforce, it's really not there as much it is where in the car business, what do they make? 150,000. Well, in reality is $150 or 200,000 you can make working on your own. And I know plenty of people that are doing stuff with deliveries and stuff like this that are making 100 grand, and
Right.
have a company within the Uber organization, 30 or 50 people on the road, and they're making all kinds of money. Sharp people are doing that. So, I mean, what really is $175,000 today to work all those hours? People don't want to work all those hours and not have a home life. And in the car business, the home life is really, really rough.
Oh yeah, and that's been the case forever. But Richie, what made the institute make the shift from the job training and placement for vets straight into the tech incubator that we're talking about now?
Well, if you look at this blog that I put on my live, there's a blog as a comment. That blog says why. The opportunity is not, and not only from me, from people that do the McKinsey company, which is a very powerful consulting company since 1927. They do case studies. They're like a JD Powers.
Right.
And it's credible what they're saying. They analyze all industries worldwide with this EV and with this Tesla and all that kind of stuff. I mean, really, there's no real opportunity in the automotive sector as much as people would think. There's still opportunity as a great workforce, but it's not there as much as it was, and things are about to really shift in the automotive industry, more into the OEM sector and more into that. I mean, rental companies are selling cars. I mean, there's a lot of competition now. So I want to stay away from that sector with the Institute. And that's why we did this incubator and accelerator, because I always talked since 2016. I'm going to run a little clip here for radio station in Washington in 2016. Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
You have a specific thing that you do to help veterans. Will you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, what we do is we want to start the entrepreneurship with them.
Yay!
Right? And we also have some funding backing us up with that.
Nice.
So we want to put them in business.
Yeah.
Make them job creators. not only get them a job. That's
Yeah.
one thing that we have going on.
Yeah, which is a big deal too, because when you have an entrepreneur, when you help an entrepreneur, it's like teaching somebody to fish. It's not just handing them a fish, because then they also create jobs for other people. And if I can generalize, military, when they get out of the military and they become veterans, they're such hard workers, and they're perfect for being an entrepreneur because it is hard work.
Correct.
So talk a little bit about the program and how you would help.
So, David, that was 2016.
Nice.
When the Institute was only like a week old. We went to Washington to Jennifer Hamilton's radio station, considered one of the biggest influences out there in that field. So that's what it was. It was more about that. And we always had that vision, but the incubator thing and accelerator was too new at the time, right? So that radio station, we were invited, and she interviewed us. And then from there, we decided, let's do it this to the automotive sector. But I don't know what happened with the automotive sector, but dealers didn't back us up really, and nothing really worked. Training these vets and all that. So now I'm taking it to another level. And the reason I'm taking it to another level is because Queens College, which is an institute that I'm affiliated with in a lot of different ways, they're backing us up with the incubator accelerator for veterans. As Queens College has an incubator there for the last 5 or 6 years. So they're backing us up in that.
Oh, that's great. So even the college is, still trying to push out that support for the veteran community. It's great.
Right. So, I think it's a really good thing what we're doing. And, I really think that right now the opportunities in the tech world and in the data world and it's not there like it was, not that I love the automotive sector, but it's not there no more. So we decided to change our focus, not because the opportunity is not on me, because the opportunity is not for the vets there. The vets, they start there and they're just a revolving door. There's a percentage of them that stick in the business. I mean, they got great trainers in the automotive sector, great trainers, especially veteran trainers, trainers that were in the services are great. And I think that veterans can still, if they want to get in the car business, they can still go to the automotive sector. We're just moving forward to this. It's a great industry, the automotive sector, but it's not what it was when I was in it, right? And it's not what it was 5 years ago. It is changing because of COVID, market conditions make it change. There's a town in Oklahoma that's the most toxic town that there is.
Okay.
Back in World War II, it was a town that was mining and all this and all that. Since the 80s, actually since the 70s, the federal government has been telling them what to do. Okay?
Right.
Nobody listened. So the town is destroyed now in Oklahoma. Gone, doesn't exist. The federal government bought the whole land to get people to relocate because the environment, people didn't want to change, right? The people that lived there were old school, they didn't want to change. Well, that's what happens when you don't want to change, right? You lose what you have. When you're scared of the change, right? That's what happens. And I really don't want that to happen to me or happen to the veterans. You got to change as market conditions change. Well, this particular town in Oklahoma is toxic. Done. Everything is destroyed. Everything's done. Very bad diseases there. So they had to shut it down. Like I said, federal government bought it to relocate people. So that's where the issue is when you don't want to change. And right now in the automotive sector, there's a big change going on. And a lot of deals are not going to change. I posted the other day about bees, bees never tell flies, that honey's better than shit, right? And even if they did, they wouldn't believe them, right? And that's the thing with the automotive sector, the dealers, because they don't really believe anybody until it happens. That's just the name of the beast.
Right.
So that's what happens. So things are going through a change now in that sector, and I don't want to put any risk of anything we've developed to be part of that sector
I
at
do
all.
love that just because of that change. I mean, it's leaning towards technology, which is where the entire world, just as a whole,
Right,
is really
right.
heading to. So, like I said earlier, adding veterans to the mix, providing something in data, in technology, in that realm, it's going to be beneficial all the way around.
Right, and we're trying to build. We're trying to make them job creators, like our original plan.
Mhm.
Just wanted to bring something to the automotive sector and see. But and I'm going to announce where the tech incubator is going to be right here, at the beach club. David, and the reason we picked there is because it's a really good place, mindset wise. Uh,
Mhm.
and a lot of vets have problems with how they've been trained and all that. So it's very healthy mentally, educating,
Absolutely.
and it's a very positive place. There, it's a whole mindset, for people to keep going and move forward. So the tech incubator is coming this fall.
Great.
Uh, we're going to be having a press release late in the fall. By that time, I think we should be in Florida, but we'll have people here, and we have you, and you know, we have people here that are structuring everything, and that's it. So we'll be probably back and forth, but this mission, as the veteran mission, is the most important thing to me, and you know that, right? So
Definitely.
the other businesses that we have and all that, of my other partners and all that, that's just something to have to get income. But the veteran mission is really what we all live for, right? Because we feel that the government doesn't do anything for the vets. Zero they do. All right, based on what the vets does for the government.
Agreed.
What our feeling is, that there's no such thing as anything for the vets. They really take the risk. They're really out there. You yourself were 7 or 8 years as a Marine. So and a lot of vets are like you. They take that high risk, for our freedom.
Yeah.
And there's nothing back. It doesn't matter what you're doing for them. It's never enough. We feel it's never enough. So one of our mission of our life is to help the vets, and that's what we believe in, right? So that's the most important thing. Nothing else is really that that important. You know, it could be ShopSmart, USM&P, this, that, nothing else is really important. Not even dealers are important to us. I mean, really, it's about the vets. That's what our mission is. The veteran mission is very, very powerful to our organization and our people that are in our organization.
Yep, it's a beautiful thing. And of course, thank you for doing everything that you do for the veterans, myself included. It's been a ride, and I hope we stay on it for a long, long time, helping other veterans as well.
Yeah, well, definitely are with this incubator. Now it's the tech world right now. Everything is tech after tech, and they're developing so much stuff. It's become like a billion. It's just gone crazy, you know. And we always had an incubator at Queens College, and that's where we started. Me and Michael Onhai, we always had that. So now we're just scaling it to bring the opportunity to our veterans, because it's our veterans is the most important thing. And we're not seeing the opportunity for us in the automotive sector, right? So and we're seeing more opportunity in everybody wants to be online. Everybody wants to have an online business. Everybody wants to have an online company, because when you're online, you can work anywhere in the world, you know. God forbid you're a vet and you're 60 years old or 55 years old and you got really bad arthritis and you got an online business. You don't have to be in New York. You can fly right to Arizona and live there, and your arthritis is bye-bye. You know what I mean? You spend there a year, you're dry up. I mean, there's nothing else. The only thing you might have is dry skin, right? But, you know, if you got asthma or something, you can go there and work, you know. So when you have an online business, you're able to do that.
Right.
You know, like we're able to stay in Florida in the wintertime, you know. We're able to come here because by choice we want. We can go to Costa Rica. We can go anywhere in the world, you know, because when you have an online business, that's what you could do. You can dominate your future, right?
Completely.
So, and that's what everybody is looking for. Everybody is looking for that opportunity. So that's where the tech world became what it's becoming, and it's only getting greater and greater and greater. And you know, very smart veterans out there that already have companies, online companies that are making, you know, a lot of money. You know, quite a few of them. You know, a lot of people are making a lot of money online, and that's what it's about. Development, getting the funding, you know, having that idea without having to lay out money. You go to an incubator, you present it in front of VC, either they cut you the check or they don't. There's no stress, you know, or they start you up with something, you know, and it's a really good process having a tech incubator accelerator, you know. It's really, really good. So
that's great. Great news all around. I'm excited.
thank you so much, David, and thank the audience for being here. And we really appreciate everybody as much as anybody else. David, I really, really appreciate you, and you've done a great job for our company all around. And thanks a lot. We really, really appreciate you so much, and have a great day and enjoy yourself this week. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rich. Bye.